And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzogoose, back with you for another Marvel Legacy review. This is X-Men Blue, issue number 13. This is Mojo Worldwide, Part 2, the crossover with X-Men Gold, written by Cullen Bunn with art by Jorge Molina, colors by Matt Milla, letters by VC's Joe Caramagna, cover by Arthur Adams and Peter Steigerwald, and a lenticular variant cover by David Lopez based on the cover to X-Men number 10 from 1991 Jim Lee. That's a lot of credits to roll out there. But anyway, this is the second part of this crossover, and honestly, it's another fantastic issue for me. Again, another throwback. This whole crossover is like a throwback to the entire, no pun intended, but kind of, you know, intended legacy of the X-Men, and especially from, you know, the 90s X-Men, late 80s, early 90s X-Men teams with the X-Men blue and gold teams in the Jim Lee, Chris Claremont run. And this, it was really fun seeing these characters in these iconic storylines in a way. And you had Cyclops in the traditional bomber jacket with the fur collar and everything. And, you know, Rachel's calling him Dad, and he's like, "Don't call me Dad, I'm younger than you." And it's, you know, it's just fun little interactions like that throughout this entire story that I'm really enjoying, and you're getting to see it play out. We got several double-page spreads to show each of the teams, and we got it kind of recapped as to which storyline they're present in. One of them figures out that this is Mojo's, you know, world, and they, you know, telepathically let the other teams know this. That's what's going on throughout this issue. You have onlookers watching these broadcasts, you know, wondering if this is real. You got Mojo kind of taking over, and we get the minor spoiler alert. So if you don't want to hear it, fast forward. We get the reintroduction of Longshot. Longshot pops up. Of course, we knew he would, and, you know, he's been leeching off Mojo's viewers to have his own fan base on whatever equates to social media on, in that part of the universe. And, you know, then, you know, where it ends is a nice little cliffhanger, classic story line from the X-Men as well, a classic villain. And, you know, I don't want to spoil that, but just you're going to have that, especially considering what's been going on in X-Men Blue since it launched. It's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out, and you can probably already guess who I'm talking about there, but do you know which storyline? And I think it's fun, and I honestly, as good as the art was in X-Men Gold, I think the art here is even better. I absolutely love the art in this book. I mean, such gorgeous layouts, such gorgeous figure work, the action just leaps off the page. The colors are very vibrant and, you know, blast off the page as well. You know, just the highlighting and the shadowing in those double page spreads, the way they're laid out. And there's one where I can't remember if it's Rachel or Jean Grey, but doing the telepathic thing, and everything's kind of spidering out from that. And just, you know, each scene is just like this wraparound cover almost. It's gorgeous, and it's a fun story. If you're a classic X-Men fan and you're feeling nostalgic, this crossover is for you, and it is for me, because this is the X-Men that I kind of came up on, and reliving all these past events is a lot of fun for me, and it reminds me of why I loved X-Men, and it feels like the X-Men again. They're all together. There's actually 3 teams. There's casualties. There's, you know, danger at every corner, and, you know, you're bringing back classic villains, and you know, you're bringing this team back together. They're coming together for a common goal, even though they've splintered off and done their own things. They've come back together and united for this purpose, and that's X-Men. And, you know, and it just felt like an X-Men book, and it's been a long time since we've had that consistently, and I think this crossover is giving us that consistently. So I'm excited to see where it goes, and this is another 4 out of 5 for me for X-Men Blue number 13. Hope you guys liked it, and you know what? I think that I'm going to give this a little bit of an edge. I'm going to give it a four and a quarter, 4.25 for X-Men Blue. So I just redid my entire score, but oh well. 4.25 for X-Men Blue number 13. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and give this video a thumbs up. And you can subscribe to Comic Frontline so you get all our videos in your subscription box. As for me, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Brant Fowler, and on YouTube at Brant Fowler, where I do a weekly series called Monday Musings. And you can also find me on LastEmberPress.com, which I'll be launching the Kickstarter for The Last Ember #1 next week. So stay tuned for that. And Zone4Podcast.com, and of course right back here on Comic Frontline. So until next time, thanks for watching.